No, Mike, you got to come over. You got
I'm
to
fine.
come closer. No, you're cut out. Move over towards me.
I'm all the way over. Watch you.
No arguing. Okay. Let's see. Are you ready?
Almost.
You don't know if you're ready? All right, we're going.
What's going on here?
Maybe.
I don't see nothing happening.
I don't know.
You got to hit a button?
You're live. No, we are live.
We are.
Yeah, so.
We don't know what's going on.
That's what happens when Zippy's not here. I got hair in my eye. Okay. Oh my gosh. He's rich.
She's Rach.
And they're one Compass girl with a dude.
We have a new producer tonight. Elise is filling in.
Okay. What are we talking about?
I'm
not prepared. I'm going to wing this.
Okay.
All right. So, Facebook, or wherever we're on. Sorry.
Okay. So anyway, I'll start.
You start.
Okay. So this is going to be
one hell of a night.
One hell of a night. Yes. So we are here. Z is not with us tonight. She is out having fun somewhere. So we're going to have our own fun here. We are here every Wednesday night live at 8 p.m. Eastern on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And we thank everyone for coming and watching live, or if you're watching on replay. Every week we come and we like to bring you the hottest trends in travel and products. And we're always trying to give you the best items and the luxuries you crave. We also have giveaways. Ooh. Now, this is Zippy's part. So, can you tell them how they get a giveaway?
You got a comment. Write a comment.
Yeah.
Share it.
Yes.
Do something.
Yes.
Don't just sit there.
So, every entry is you get an entry every time you comment or if you share. So if you go ahead right now, right, I think there, you share.
You all know what the share button is.
So go ahead and do that. And if you're watching on our personal pages, if you look up on the URL, if it says Rachel or Zippy, you need to come on over to the Compass Girls so that you could join in with everybody else in the comments. My color is, you know what? I wore a puffy vest because I know that you like puffy vests.
Big puffy fan.
And the only thing is some of my puff is gone. Like, feel right here. I'm puffed here, but my puff is gone. I don't know what happened to it. So I'm partially puffless.
She's partially puffless.
So I am here tonight with the Dickster, and we will see how this goes. Hello, everyone. We actually have some things to show. Someone asked what we're drinking. We are drinking Land Sharks because, well, I know why I chose it. Why did you choose it?
Because I want to be on an island somewhere. And this makes me feel, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Always.
Always. That's true. It is. I forgot. See, because Zippy's not here. You can go ahead and follow us, like us, or subscribe if you like what you're seeing. And of course, don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch. And if you're on Facebook, tell your friends. Also, every week, Z does a beautiful newsletter that gives you all of the information from the show that we shared, including discounts and coupon codes, promos, so you can just sign up for our fan list and you will get all of that information. Okay, so we got all the housekeeping out of the way.
Well, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
I'm usually snacking during that part.
All right, so the first thing we're going to show you, and he has no idea what I'm showing tonight. So, in honor of someone we know is getting a puppy. And Lair, which is what this is an actual sheet for a dog bed. Isn't this cool? You know how like the dog bed used to get all slimy and stuff, and you try
Oh,
to
they
clean
drool
it?
like crazy. It's nasty.
So isn't this cool? So you put this over the dog bed like a sheet. It's a fitted, and then you could take it off and wash it or whatever. I think it's kind of cool. I wonder, what do you think that says?
Destroy.
Destroy. So, but it can't be destroyed. They won't destroy it. It's very soft.
What's the other word? Maybe it's just-
Destroy, I think.
There's one coming down.
Destroy and destroy. Double destroy.
Oh, okay.
But that's kind of cool, right? Don't you think?
Well, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. I know all the dogs we had, we used to have to either get new beds or we had to wash them all the time.
Or when they were puppies, remember Gemma used to like chew the bed and we kept having to buy new beds. Every time we got her a bed, she chewed it.
Then if you got a male dog, he's always humping it. It's not a good scene. It's not a good scene. So
we've been talking about getting a dog. We keep going back and forth on it. Do you guys have dogs? Because I love having a dog, but the whole puppy stage is really difficult.
It's fun. It's fun.
It is fun, but
you
your
gotta do what you
shoes
gotta do.
don't get chewed. Mine do.
I'll leave mine downstairs. That's why.
And mine are not in the closet where
We
they're
just
supposed to be.
we differ at this point on what type of dog. I want a dog, and she wants something you can put in your purse.
Yeah, because we've always had big dogs, and now I want one I can dress up because I tried dressing up the cat, and
I'm not allowed that to happen.
and he didn't let me dress
We're
him
not.
up.
It's little dogs. A fly comes by, it barks for 20 minutes.
Yeah, but
It's
you
annoying.
train them not to bark.
You can't train a little dog. They're just annoying little things, and nobody's afraid of a little dog. Nobody's afraid of a little dog.
So Sandy said adopt an older dog, and I would love, and Coco also said to adopt. I would love to do that, but here's my issue with that. Every dog we've had, we really trained. Our last dog, we had trained so well from the time she was a puppy that she literally walked in the back door and wiped her feet. So, I mean, I know you can train an older dog, but then I'd miss that puppy stage.
I like the puppy stage. I want to train it. The last dog we had was the first dog we had. And we didn't have children, so we had the time. And I would let her out the front door, and she wouldn't leave my property. No leash, no invisible fence. Walk her down the street, no leash. Never left our side. Never gave us a problem. A lot of training, but the rest of your life's easy. So with an older dog or a dog from a shelter or something, you don't know the history. It makes it a little tougher.
We have to talk more on this about the dog. But I do want to tell you about Lair, about this dog bed sheet. So a percentage of the profits are donated to Best Friends Animal Society. So that's really cool. The sheet itself is made from microfiber, polyester, and lycra blend. So it has the perfect amount of stretch to fit your dog bed, you know, kind of like your favorite pair of yoga pants. Because you know you love yoga pants.
Big fan of the yoga pants. That guy needs an award who invented those.
Well, you're a big fan of them not wearing them.
Well, no, not wearing them.
But you're a big fan of looking at them.
Well, yeah. I mean, come on. You know, I'm not going to say what I was just going to say.
Yeah, you can't because you're live. So you're not off air. You're not over to the side where you can make little comments. Okay. So next up, it's called Paper Sunday. And I just got to grab this here. So this is more for those of you who...
Oh, it's for me.
Are Christians.
It's got my initials on it.
They come with your initials. You could actually put whatever you want on it. But Paper Sunday are journals and planners. So let me show you. So here's the journal. And then here's the planner, so how she created this was that you choose a cover, you personalize it with your name, and then your name is in a scripture on every page. I thought this would be good for with Christmas coming, because most of us are all about the shopping and decorating and everything. But this is kind of cool if you're the type of person that maybe wants to read something, whether it's a scripture or not. And oh, this is a good one that I just pulled it up too. But your name is within the scripture. So like this one says, and it shall come to pass, Rachel, that everyone who calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. So it's a reminder, if you need that daily reminder, that
And for all you sinners out there, we know who you are.
yes,
You use some help this time of year.
but they're
right?
so
'Cause
pretty.
We know who you are.
Yes, yes. Well, so it was funny because you guys know Z is Jewish, and when she got it, she said, "Oh, it has all the Christian scriptures and everything," and I was like, "Z, start reading those Christian scriptures." But she sends me Jewish stuff too, so we get each other.
We're multi-denominational here.
Yes, yes. But even the journal each day on the bottom has a scripture. So that's really cool. You know who these are really great for? Who would love these? Like your mother.
Old ladies. Say it. The old ladies. Old ladies trying to get into heaven.
No,
Okay.
I would like something like that.
Yeah, see, our producer tonight, Elise, would like something like that. So the other thing, they have personalized scriptures just for women. They have them for kids ages 6 to 12, and they also have them for men. So they have them very uniquely created for each person. And the link is up there. And of course, I forgot for the last one, we are giving away a lair, and we are giving away Paper Sunday, a journal and a planner. So that's kind of cool.
Oh, right on.
So with Christmas coming, do you go to church Christmas Eve?
So I don't.
Are you afraid
anymore.
that it might blow up?
I've dipped my hand into holy water and it has started to boil. So there's that concern. It's the timing, and I know it's not an excuse. We do Christmas Eve here every year. It rolls on to very late to leave our guests because it's here. I also attended Catholic school for almost 9 years. So so I put my time in, Sunday school, involved in the church, setting up all the decorations at Christmas time. My mother she used to teach catechism in Sunday school, and she was in church. So I was there all the time. I was there all the time before Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter and all those holidays. And
you haven't gone in the last couple of years. It has been crazy. I know some of these guys go faithfully every Christmas Eve. I know, and on Sundays, I know you guys. A lot of you guys go to church.
I should, because there was a thin line between Saturday night and Sunday morning. So you need some, and I'm not at that point anymore, but there was a time where you go in and go, oh, geez. And you hope for the best. You hope for the best. But it's
I like it because it's inspiring when
it's
I go
very
to church.
inspiring. Being in Catholic school all those years, I understand. I don't want to say I understand more of it, but I'm trying to find the right word, but it was we had Bible studies every day, and I had nuns who taught me, which is, me and my shrink have talked about. That's a nightmare. I see a nun running down the street now.
Tell them about the nun from your school. What was her name?
Sister Presentation.
That was her name.
So I don't know. She was one of them. I don't know if anybody here has seen the Blues Brothers, but they modeled that nun after her. She was, and this is
She was
back.
scary.
She was frightening. She was frightening.
That's
It was
when nuns could hit you.
yes, yes. She wielded. I know where George Lucas got his inspiration for Jedi Knights because she wielded that yardstick like a lightsaber, come out of nowhere and smack you on the hands, and it was just acceptable.
How many times did you get smacked to death?
Well, I mean, not that much, but
So you were a good kid?
yeah.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah, I
You
was late.
saved it all for when you were a teenager.
But it's just, we attended mass, not regularly, but we'd go, we worked a lot. There was the school I went to, there was a church attached with the rectory with the priests, and there was also a convent attached where the nuns would stay. I don't know that many Catholic schools have nuns in them now like they did, but our principal was a nun. Probably 70% of the faculties were nuns.
Okay.
So it was St. Lawrence in West Haven. So it was a different time. I know people whose kids go to Catholic school and they don't have any nuns, and so it's kind of the same teaching. But I think you lose.
But I just want to be clear that the way the scriptures that are in these, you don't have to be Catholic. Like, it's just
the one you read
Christian.
was the one you read, and it is, and it's for Christianity.
Yes.
But it's also just people do those.
It's a good pick me up every day. I read the scriptures. Sometimes I need it.
I know people
just so I don't.
I know people who have the like she could live without me.
I'd be living the life.
Yeah, she would be. She would be. For those of you who have been here and see what goes on, you can imagine what this place will look like.
Should I be drinking beer if we're talking about
days.
this? I feel like I have to be off.
Okay. You can imagine what this place will look like in 90 days if I wasn't here. Okay? This is the woman who complained that the washing machine was broken because she didn't remember how to turn it on.
Oh, okay. Honestly, okay, that did happen.
Of course it happened.
But when I went down and I was turning it, because you turn it and you
no, you don't
push. No.
See
You
what I'm talking
hold the button.
No, you hit two buttons.
You hit 2 buttons.
2 buttons. That's it.
Okay,
that's it.
Whatever. I forgot how the washing machine worked. It happened.
Just saying.
So what? It happens. Okay, so speaking of the given spirit. Okay, this is so cool.
You're worse than me.
It's a stem, the stem, what do you call it for the kids? So this, it's Tenny and Teo Creations. And this is like you build your own solar powered car.
You did say solar.
I was going to say solar, but I didn't. I said solar. And their products are very interesting because, so the, and I don't want to mess up her name, Amobola, who was born and raised in Nigeria. When she was there, obviously, she was surrounded by people that were like her. And then she moved to Los Angeles and there weren't Nigerians there. So she wanted to make a brand that had some African roots in it. Not roots, but wait, let me get the right. Yes. Influence, yes.
That's what it was.
So she made toys, books, and classes for kids with just a pinch of African influence, so that this way the kids could learn about culture, a new culture and things in Africa. I think it's really good too for like some of the books and stuff because there's so many blended families now that kids can learn about so many different cultures, whether it's the Italian culture or the African culture or Irish or whatever. Like there's so many different cultures. But this is so cool because
this is a puzzle, 3D puzzle, it says. Here's really what this is too, right? You have children. And I don't want to single out the boys. They're more into this Although I know a lot of girls who have become mechanics and are building stuff. But I grew up building models, the regular models.
I didn't have patience for it.
And
too many little
me and all of my
pieces.
friends. And then you went onto the motorized cars where you could actually change some of the things and do stuff. And it serves you well in life. Now, I'm not a mechanic. I don't work on vehicles, but I can build a lot of stuff. Okay. I can go inside your house. I can do all stuff. So it taught me how to be creative. And when you're doing things around your house, you have to have certain things. You know, it teaches you how to think, how to look at something and figure it out.
Oh, this is 6
And it gets them
years
off of the
old
games.
plus. Oh, it's even got paint.
That's the one thing she pulls off the paint.
Yeah, I like to paint. Paint I'll do, and it's got little tires. Oh,
Well, it's got tires. It's a car.
Here's a fun fact for you. Who is the biggest tire supplier in the world? Do you know?
I do not.
Here's a hint for you.
What the?
Count your
Lego.
Oh, Lego.
Lego is the biggest tire.
Well, it's easy when they're only that big. You can make a lot more. That's not fair.
Mary said good.
I mean, they make so if that just doesn't make any sense.
But they produce the most tires.
Yeah, but they're. I mean,
you want to do some
I
fun facts?
I could make a lot more pizzas if the pizzas were only 2 inches round. So that's just. I mean, that's
whatever. Leave my fun fact alone. Okay. Oh, here's a fun fact for you. All right, let's get some fun facts. Marrying a partner from an affair rarely works out.
You think?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, because you can really depend on that person, to be honest.
We didn't have an affair, so we're working out pretty good.
So far. So far.
Actually, over 75% of people who get married from an affair get a divorce.
Well, yeah, because I mean, one, if not both, have cheated. So how could you have an affair with somebody who their spouse can't trust? Then you go, well, they'll be fine with me. That's just, I mean,
here's one.
That's just stupid.
An average woman
You're not average.
Kisses about 15 men before getting married.
Really?
I think I have.
Yeah.
So you above average or below average?
I'm above average.
Well, okay. For the ones who maybe remember me,
She's stuttering.
I
turned into Jackie Gleason. No.
I am above average. I mean, we're talking about kissing. But I'm really upset with the first boy I ever kissed.
Oh, jeez. I don't know who you are, you dick. But you didn't remember her when she ran into you, and she was mad at me for a week. How? I don't even know how. I can't wrap my head around how you could be mad at me because the first boy you kissed didn't remember you.
Because I asked you who the first girl you kissed was.
Well, I didn't spit out her name right away, and she got mad.
You were like, and I'm like, you are breaking some girl's heart. You're breaking her heart.
This kid, and I will see you someday. I will see you someday, and I will. Never mind. But it comes back to me like this is my fault.
Well, yes, I was mad at you because that poor girl, you broke her heart somewhere. You don't remember her.
I broke a lot of hearts.
How you didn't remember her? That was terrible. The longest recorded wedding.
No, I didn't know where that was going.
Lasted 91 years and 12 days. So every day they celebrated their wedding. So I feel like I am due for like a bridal shower about now.
It's like Groundhog. That's ridiculous. The day we got married, you couldn't be any more stressed. You want to live that for 91 years?
Yeah, but after the first couple weeks, I'd be unstressed. Like now, I could totally.
But you're not getting married. It didn't last 91 years. What did they do?
I could totally plan on.
Wait. How did it last a wedding
I don't know. I didn't research it that far. I just
No,
saw-
you can't say, like, if you said a marriage, 91 years. But how does a wedding last for 91
every
years?
day they must have had some kind of ceremony.
Did she take a step a week down the aisle?
I don't
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Mary doesn't remember the first boy she kissed. Oh, because it wasn't memorable. I get it. Okay. All right. So I feel like my friends, people should be throwing me a bridal shower because I've been with you a long time now. Ending the ceremony with a kiss is, according to ancient Rome, the kiss is a legal bond.
Yes.
Oh, you knew that.
Yes.
How did you know that?
I just know dumb stuff. I don't know.
And married people working together, the cons are there's conflicts at the workplace.
Oh, yeah.
We don't argue at the workplace.
But I don't work for you. You think I do. You think I do. But I don't work for you or with you.
And there's power struggles.
No power struggle here.
Who's the power one?
You are.
Thank you.
It's not worth the argument.
Okay. And here's just not about couples or marriage, but did you know that as we get older, our brains shrink?
See, that explains it. Well, I can't remember anything you told me.
Because your brain is shrinking.
I just thought it was
The
full of useless
memory part
information.
is shrinking.
I just thought it was, well, if the brain shrinks, everything shrinks.
Tina, I agree. Once you're married 25 years, you should have another shower. So again, friends, I need a shower. Let's see, what else?
Wait, hold on. Coco met her husband when she went to a job interview.
You did? Was he the interviewer?
And what did you have to do to get that job?
Wow, that's awesome.
I want to know.
Yeah, we want to know more. That's interesting.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to go on, and Coco, you need to write your story. Potato chips cause more weight gain than any other food.
Yes, they're soaked in fat.
Yeah, but a lot of things are greasy.
Not like potato chips. I mean, they slice potatoes, and there's like a 55-gallon drum of that stuff. That's why if I buy a bag of potato chips, it'll last me like 3 weeks. I eat a few.
I only eat potato chips once in a while, and I really got to like them or want them, and I have to have onion dip, and they have to be Ruffles. Other than that, I don't eat potato chips. Okay. Aren't these good fun facts?
I don't know how we went from where you were to potato chips.
I'm just all over the place today because he's not here. We could play. We don't have to follow the rules.
Yeah.
Okay. Researchers estimate that about 1/3 of all fish sold in restaurants and grocery stores is mislabeled. So instead of red snapper, you're getting tilapia because tilapia is a cheaper fish. You don't eat fish, so it doesn't matter. You don't care about that.
I mean, it's fish. Don't they all taste the same? It's fish.
No, it doesn't taste the same. That's like
I know
saying-
some is flakier, some's a little lighter, some's a little fishier, some's less fishy. I understand that, but a fish is a fish.
No, it tastes totally different. That's like saying a crab and a lobster taste the same.
Two different animals. A fish is a fish.
No, two different
crab is
animals,
no.
all different fish. That's like saying a hamburger and a steak taste the same.
Well, they're completely different.
Yeah, see? I win. Okay. Bananas that we love, speaking of banana, right, are in fact, do you know that they don't reproduce? Bananas don't reproduce. You need to come in. You're not in the screen with me. They don't
See how she
reproduce.
pushes me around?
Think about it. There are no seeds in a banana.
There isn't.
This is
There's a whole
something
bunch
you're
of
learning.
jokes going on in my head right
Yes,
now that
yes.
I will not.
Hold on to them. They are, in fact, a hybrid of two other plant species. And it actually takes farmers and like Dole or whatever, they actually have to produce the banana. How about that?
How about that?
That's a good one. Okay, here's one. Are you ready? You're going to try this. It's impossible to hum while you hold your nose.
No, I'm not going to try
Okay, so now. Like, can you try it?
No, I'm not going to
Please,
try. No,
please.
no, I'm not going to try it. Okay, I'm a little.
Wait, I
just
can
as
do
a-
it. Wait,
So
ready?
You may be looking at this now, but she'll be sitting on a couch and do something like this if she sees it. This is her. How I'm not an alcoholic, I don't know. This is her. She reads this stuff.
No, this is fun. Okay, it's like
You can't do it.
I'm really good at doing this. You can't see here. I'll rub up here. I'm really good at this, and I could go opposite because I practice all the time. And even with this, I practice all the time, so I'm good at it. Where most people can't do it that quick. Nanu.
No, that's not. That's not.
Nanu.
No, that's live long and prosper.
Right, but Mark
and
also
Menzies.
did it. Nanu. Look it up. Somebody look it up and tell me I'm right.
Not looking it up. So she also practices things like if she's in the tub and somebody breaks in and tries to drown her, how long she could fight before she pretends she's dead and they leave her alone.
Well, because you got to know how long it takes one to drown, and you need the last, like, with the last bubble. So that this way, and then you need an extra 10 seconds or so for them to leave. So yeah, you got to practice these things. Remember when we went to Jamaica and we were going to what was the falls?
Dunn's
River, and I practiced in the shower going up. And there was a spot that I thought I was going to die because that water was coming down. Remember, I couldn't get it up.
You could have just stopped talking. You wouldn't have drowned.
No, couldn't get it up. Doesn't sound good.
I couldn't get up there. Okay, so that's actual. Anybody trying this?
Who
Hold your nose and try to hum.
Who was sitting there and said, I wonder if I can hum when I hold my nose.
Maybe someone was humming, like hum. Go ahead.
No.
Come on, please hum.
You don't. No.
And then I'll just go. Okay. You want to lose weight? Use a bigger fork. You eat less. Except don't even try to give me one of those 3-prongers because I ain't having that.
Yes, you can't eat with 3-prong fork.
No, I can't. It like freaks me out. It doesn't.
If we go to a restaurant, that's all they have. She eats with her hands.
Or I'll eat with a spoon. I don't eat with my hands. I like to eat with my hands. Though. The food tastes better when you eat it with your hands.
She can't eat with a 3. Let that sink in for a while. Let that sink in. And I mean, I don't even know. If I go to a restaurant, funny. I never look at how many prongs are on the fork. I don't know who does.
Because you could feel it, like the way it goes in and out of your mouth. It's like, I don't like it. It's like the prongs are, they're usually, the prongs are bigger and there's space in between. I don't like it. I don't like it. Do you know the longest living insect is a termite?
Really?
Do you know how long they live? They can live up to 100 years. A termite.
Oh my God.
Really?
Really?
That's interesting.
That's a fact, Jack. What movie is that from?
Stripes.
Thank you.
You can't be serious.
Okay. Chewing gum after a meal reduces heartburn. I did not know this, and I'm super happy because I always have heartburn now, huh?
You do.
And I love spicy foods. I read a fun fact, supposedly a fun fact. It said humans are the only animal that likes spicy food. And I'm like, well, how many times do you see a dog heading to Taco Bell and asking for, the hot sauce?
I don't think they meant.
Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
What I'm thinking is that if you made like blackened chicken, your dog would eat.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that,
Oh, Carol said it's from the peppermint. Now, I know peppermint calms your stomach and ginger. So, like, if you feel nauseous or something like that, you can eat some peppermint and it'll help with that. But I didn't know it helps with heartburn. So I will have to, I'm going to try that and I will let you guys know.
Any kind of gum with peppermint, I would imagine.
Okay, did you know that bees can detect a bomb?
Bees can detect a bomb?
Yeah, why aren't they on the bomb squad?
The bomb squad goes there to dearm it.
But sometimes they got to find it. Like, remember in Die Hard, they had to find the bomb.
So we should have had a bee, is what you're saying.
Yeah, should have used
the
a swarm
bees
of
on it.
bees. Put the bees on it. Bees,
Yeah, but
find the bomb.
don't you have to put them in a certain place? Because if you just let them loose, when they get all preoccupied, start stinging people and go to flowers and stuff, I can't imagine their attention span. You can't put them on task. You can't put a bee on that task. Here you go. What do you get? Get the bomb.
I
It's
don't
not a
know.
dog.
Maybe you could train a bee. Why not? Oh, whatever. Okay.
Just fun.
Oh my God. I hope I don't ruin this for you guys. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. So jelly beans are so shiny because they're coated with shellac, which is actually made from insect poop.
Oh, God.
I love shellac, by the way, not to eat it, but I love
I think
shellac.
she
Like
has, though.
every time he's redoing a piece of furniture, I'm like, you gonna shellac it?
Shellac. Like it's 1952.
Yes.
Shellac. Man, I don't care what's on jelly beans. I'm going to eat them because they're delicious.
Oh, see, Coco has it. Little tiny bee harnesses. Go bee, go bee. The perfume musk. Does anybody know where that came from? Because it actually came from a sack. Go ahead, laugh. In front of a deer's pecker.
Yes.
Oh, you knew that?
They use that for hunting.
Yeah, but that's for
Interesting.
hunting.
Right.
But you know it's the perfume musk?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I thought it was funny.
They figured that musk was better than deer juice.
Okay.
Because nobody's wearing that.
Stop. An early form of contraception once included soaking dried beaver testicles in a strong alcohol solution and drinking it. I shouldn't have read that one. Oh my God. I think we had that fun fact before. Oh, this is a good one. There are over 200 corpses of climbers and Sherpas on Mount Everest.
Yes.
Oh, I believe
Just
that.
dead bodies.
Yeah, because it's always frozen up. They can't find them.
Right, because what do I say?
So
Shouldn't be going
we
up
don't
there.
we don't live in the mountains, but there are some mountainous terrain around here, and every once in a while there will be a story. Somebody fell off the side of the mountain. They're hanging off a cliff. They got whatever the case is and stuff. And she gets so mad because, and I agree. If you go somewhere and you're unprepared or you do something stupid, and then you risk other people's lives to save you because you weren't smart enough or well equipped to do what you got to do. People hike all the time, and they just you watch all these game warden shows, you see all this stuff. They're always going out looking for people who weren't prepared to do this. They're lost in the woods. If you can't read a compass, don't go in the woods. If you can't climb, don't go on the side of a mountain. I mean, it seems like it's simple, but I don't know.
Yes, I say if you're going to go up the mountain and you're going to put other people's life in danger, if there's a mistake, you slip, you're with people, I get that. But if you're doing careless things, then
it's like Jack and Jill.
You don't get rescued. Okay.
Jack and Jill went up the hill
to catch a pail of water
with $1.25.
Jill
Jill came down with $2.50.
All right, we're going to talk about Julie Lind, and you're going to get excited about this.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
All right.
Okay, so let me find my paper.
Speaking of unprepared.
No.
Oh, there she is.
Here she is. So, Julie Lind, she's a luxury beauty brand that pairs expert skincare advice with world-renowned skincare solutions. So she has a 4-phase approach. What?
I'm just watching.
Okay, she has a 4-phase approach. And she's empowered thousands of women and men globally to take control of their skin. So first she corrects any issue, then she repairs any damage, then she rejuvenates the skin, and then she preserves the glow. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the biomagnetic sheet mask. Here's where I said you were going to get excited because you love masks.
I do.
And this is with hyaluronic acid and rose serum. So it's an anti-aging sheet mask that uses the force of magnets to transform your skin.
I'm in.
And I know you're in. And what's really cool about this is after the first use, you can rinse the mask and you hang it to dry, and you could use the mask again. I believe it's up to 5 times, which, how cool is that?
Very
right?
cool.
Then she has, which I love this. Okay, this is the pore cleansing brush and spatula. Now, you know, you have your moisturizer or whatever product you're using, you sticking your finger in there because none of us have the little spatulas that we're taking it out.
Let's face it, we all like to stick our finger in there.
Yes. So this is right on here. So it has this side and this side. So it's 100% natural food grade silicone, and it's a pore cleansing brush to buff away any buildup of oil or dirt. So the brush side helps to clean and exfoliate your skin. It softens the skin to open up pores, and then it gently removes everything. And we all know that when you're exfoliating your skin, you're helping to promote your blood circulation. It's helping with everything. So, and then it has an uneven side, which helps for absorption into the skin. So you'll actually wet this, put your face washer or your, what?
And now she's with the sound effects.
Yes. So you can wet it, put your face wash on, and then exfoliate.
Let's go to
and
my
then
bathroom.
This side is your spatula to take out your product
I'll
out
put
of
that
your
in my
jars.
shower.
No, this
Yeah.
is not. No,
Yes.
no.
Listen,
You can't have it.
listen. She's brought this up before and stuff like that, and I don't know. I know there's not a lot of guys on here, but go to the spa. It is
Take your husband.
take
to the
your
spa.
husband to the spa because it's an amazing experience. We've done couples massages, and then we'll do separate massages stuff, but it rejuvenates you, and it just the whole day. It's just a day of excuse me, just like kind of like not a wasted day, but just a day of you're not thinking about anything else, especially, I go and, let's say having a strange woman rub my body, kind of, so if you ever have any of those thoughts, guys, just go to the spa. Okay. You go and you lay on the table and
I don't like when men rub me.
and get
I
me
like
either.
having a woman.
Well, hey, we'll talk about that later. You heard that. You heard that.
No, when I go to the spa, I like, you know what? Because I don't like that deep tissue stuff. Some people
The men are a
do.
little rougher.
I
so
don't like it.
For that to do. If I was doing just my back, like a full Swedish, maybe, because I want that, I need that. But
Judy, your brother-in-law, as in the brother-in-law we know, loves to have his feet done, because I did not know this.
he does. And if you've seen his feet, not only does he love it, he needs it. Okay. I've seen hawks with better feet than that. I'm just saying.
All right.
And Vicky, I know you're here. So
we need to take him.
But if you go, there is nothing. Your husband will love you the first time he goes for a massage and a strange woman rubs his ass cheeks.
I told you. He
It-
didn't believe me. He was like, I don't want someone rubbing me. I'm
Oh.
like, when she rubs your butt, you are going to be like, oh, it is nice.
It was. It just. It's.
You like it.
It's
Now he's like, go ahead. Go ahead. Huh.
I'm laying. I got a leg hanging out of the sheet.
So we are actually giving one each of these away because I want to be close to you.
Not me. I mean, why'd you put them into the thing?
Oh, so that they could see.
Oh.
Why are you asking so many questions, Joe?
I don't usually see it from the side.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because you see from the other side. Let's see. Oh, here's a fun, not so much a fun fact, but because I love koala bears. They're like so cute. But do you know that half of Australia's koala bears have chlamydia?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You knew this?
Because they're not monogamous. Monogamous. I said a word.
Monogamous. Karen, you writing that down?
I'm too close. See what's happening? Monogamous.
Yeah. So the thing is their chlamydia, is a different chlamydia than people get.
Well, unless you're banging a panda bear.
No, koala bear.
Or that too.
Unless there's another way you could get it from the koala.
I don't want to know. I mean, you're out in the outback in Australia. Do you, man? Whatever it is, there's nobody for thousands of miles. You know, how did the first one get chlamydia? The only guy in the outback had a bit.
If a koala pees on you, you'll get chlamydia from them. It's catchy that way. Don't let a koala pee on you. If you
I'll make a note.
If you're like in the outback or whatever, and there's a koala and they have to go, you better go run. But imagine that. Isn't that crazy?
Well, they're just getting even for the first guy who starts spreading it, I guess. Yeah. I saw Crocodile Dundee. You're out there sometimes for weeks with nobody around.
Oh my God.
No?
I can't wait to show you these. Because, wait, let me put it up of what it is. Because I love the name. Where are they? Go ahead, do it.
Babalu.
That's right. One of my favorite shows. So I'm going to take this off because I want to show you these earrings. So Babalu Jewelry is very unique. They're not all feathers, but this reminded me of like the 80s. Remember when we used to wear all the feathered jewelry? And these remind me of one of my favorite birds, toucan. Is that his name?
Yeah.
But look at how very colorful and everything those are. There's the other one. Like, look how pretty that is. I personally love this. Babalu Jewelry, it's a very small company, and they make small batches of artisan jewelry, and they're based in Lexington. And it was born out of the desire to empower and celebrate all women. Representation and inclusion are a fundamental part of their company, and they strive to create exceptional statement pieces, and they're also eco-responsible. This is called the Belize, and like when you look at this, you don't think Belize, right? Wouldn't you? Now that I'm telling you that, don't you think Belize?
Sure.
So these are
thing.
the modern statement earrings, and they're handmade from polymer clay, which is this little piece up here. And then they have a mix and accented with bold feathers. So each pair is slow made and they are unique. But I love I love these earrings, and they have all different kinds. Like this is one of the, I'd say bold and with the feathers, but the other ones you could see that they're made of clay and all different styles and everything. But the name Babalu is one, Ricky Ricardo, that's one of our favorite things. And you're always saying that
I feel like Ricky.
Yeah, and that Z and I are like Ethel and Lucy.
They are. I'm going to, at some point, I'm going to set up webcams in here and live stream what goes on between these two.
Us talking?
Because you wouldn't believe it if I told you. You
Tim
wouldn't.
said definitely attention catching. They are, but if you have like the right outfit with those earrings, like that's me. I would totally. Well, I have them, so I will be wearing them.
There you go.
You'll see me with them, and this is the box they come in. How pretty is that? Right? And we are giving away up here because we love to give things away. Okay. Are you ready? Last thing we're going to talk about. Well, last thing I got to show. I am so in love with this. So this is from Her Space Company. I didn't even, when I got this, it's the Layered Living Planner. When I got this, right, what did I say to you about the planner I got for 2022? We were driving in the car.
Okay. Was I supposed to pay attention to you?
I talked extensively about the planner that I couldn't wait to start using my planner.
Well, I remember saying something about that.
You know, does
She
your
talks a lot.
husband have keywords that are the buzzwords that like gets his attention? And then, because I'll tell you what, one time, right, I'm asking him something and he answers me. And then I said something else and he answered me. And I was like, you are not even paying attention to me because that answer had nothing to do with what I was asking. Like he has, what do you call them?
Selective hearing.
Not selective hearing, when you have certain statements.
So I have had I got busted after.
Brain fart.
So I had 3 or 4 general responses.
Like canon responses.
So general responses that pretty much covered everything. So she would talk, which I get a lot of.
I'm on to him
And
now.
everything. And then I'd hear silence and I'd blurt something out. And they were pretty much good for anything. She brought up one thing that they didn't cover and she caught me. But I had like a 30-year run with those. So, I mean, I can't be too upset.
All right. Well, let me tell you about the planner that I love that I already told you about, but you're going to hear about it now. So the Layered Living Planner is, first of all, it starts out very empowering. I am blank and I own this space. So there's your first empowered statement. It has all the months here, but then it goes into quarterly. So now you have quarterly. And then you have, like, it's so detailed. Give from your heart, not from your hand. So it's very empowering. I love this so much. But there's a whole nother thing that goes with it, which when you first open this, you love it. And then when you hear about everything else, now you love everything. So right now, Her Space Company, there's 2 women founders. And what they do is they're celebrating their 5-year anniversary. And it's the life system for the modern woman. And so what they do is they give you content. So they craft content digitally. It's a whole entire system. It's not where you just get this. You get an entire box of your planner. You have gold protective corners on it. You have gold wire binding. It has inside, front, and back pockets. It goes yearly, monthly, weekly calendars. You have the quarterly tabs, but then you also get a custom candle. You get the founder's notebook set. You get the triple threat pen set, a virtual planner party in a bag, and then you also get Her Space magazine. I really would tell you to go to their site and read about it, because they give you the content, they give you tools, and then they give you experiences. And it's one whole thing. I think the entire box and system is $125. So go ahead and check that out. And the information will also be in the newsletter. But this planner is mint. Love it, love it, love it. Remember, I used
None of that
to,
sounded familiar, by the way.
I was in the car telling him about it, and I had his captive attention because he must have, I thought he was in the car with me. He was in the car with me. He was driving, but whatever. Okay, so those are all my fun facts. So, wow, look at us. We are like pretty much on time and everything.
Well, when I'm here, this is a tight run ship.
Mhm.
I don't let you two wander off wherever you go.
We do wander.
We're
We're wanderlusters.
wanderlusters.
We are.
More like a couple
We
of
are
escaped
going.
mental patients.
So this is really important. Next week we are here on Tuesday, not Wednesday, because Wednesday we will be on a cruise, and we don't know if we're going to have internet or anything. So we are doing our show on Tuesday with Catalyst Collection. Remember them? Those are
some
the
cool stuff.
ladies from
I dug them.
yeah, they were good. They had the artisans from Haiti and Iraq. Was it Iraq or Iran? Iran. It was Iran. But
now I got the flock of seagulls son in my head. I'm sorry.
And Iran.
Now it's going to be even worse.
And look, your mommy said you're wonderful.
I am wonderful. I mean, it's about time people started realizing it, for crying out loud.
You are.
And the saint. But here's the most important thing about next week. For the first time in 3 years, I'm going to be in my house by myself. Nobody.
You are so excited. I'm leaving.
I am. I'm telling you, the kids were living here. My parents were here. There was always somebody here. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's on this. I don't know who's going to pop in to see what's going on. First 2 days, not even wearing pants. Okay? So enter at your own risk. Okay? I just...
You are so excited that I'm leaving you.
Taking that mask thing.
So that's what you're going to do? I'm leaving and you're just going to pee on yourself?
I may have a masseuse come to the house. Now,
as long as it's just them.
Here's the tricky part, because some of them seem like they're legit, you know, and they're not. So you have to be careful, because I don't want that girl coming to the house, because I don't know. I know people are whatever, you know. But for all you guys out there say you never paid for it, we're always paying for it.
Are you saying you're paying for it?
All the time. Okay? Nice house you got here. Okay? Dinners, cars, jewelry. We're always paid for it.
Oh, look, Coco said you don't want the happy ending.
No. But you know why you pay a hooker, right?
Why?
To leave.
Oh.
Okay. So that's the only reason to pay them, because you're paying for it all the other time. Problem is, way more expensive, and they never go away.
And she may leave you a little something extra that'll last you your whole life.
Yes. You can't have
it
no
could be the
koala
one that
syndrome.
keeps on giving.
No. Oh no, there's just
the koala syndrome.
That's what we'll start calling it. You can't do it.
You don't want that.
She's been anxious to go away. I have a lot of things to do here for almost 3 years. There have been people here.
So are you really going to be naked the whole time?
I'm going to be doing stuff around the house.
So what if we FaceTime and Zippy's with me? She may see you doing the helicopter.
I'm not going to do the helicopter. I might do the helicopter. I don't know.
No helicoptering. I'm gonna give instructions to our neighbors not to even glance at our house.
No.
There will be no helicoptering.
No. So, but I mean, I'll be here doing some stuff, and I'm just not worried, And I mean, I could walk around with nothing on now because it's just the two of us. But for almost 3 years, pretty much, there's been people living here,
and
God. I have enjoyed it.
You guys are too funny.
But I'm going to enjoy a week off. I'm going to week off. My boy Mike, we're already planning a fat guy road trip. We hit all these restaurants, kind of stuff she doesn't like. We're gonna go.
I like restaurants.
You do, but not the kind we want to go to.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, maybe there's a barbecue place we want to try that's up near where Mike lives. There's some other things. I'm hoping the weather
So
gets
in
to
Connecticut, you're talking about. You're going to be traveling within Connecticut, going to restaurants.
Yeah, you can't
because
go.
people are not all from Connecticut.
No,
here,
no,
so they don't know what you mean.
Well, around here, they know where we're from. So, but yeah, you can't travel that far because if you eat too much, then you can't get back home. You fall asleep. You know, you get tired. So that's the kind of stuff we're going to do. Hopefully, the weather cooperates.
Tim, he pretends to be a windmill.
You go Dutch.
That's funny. So anyway, next Tuesday night, Z will be back. We will be here. You guys met Letitia and Nat, and they will be with us next Tuesday. So I'm pretty excited. And I will actually be with Zippy at her house. And so that will be very fun. We're going to have a good time.
Yes.
It's going to be fun. Okay, so we have some winners from last week.
We got winners.
Okay.
I don't woohoo.
I'll woohoo.
Okay, Elise will woohoo. There you go. We got some woohoo.
That's what's going to sound like in
on.
my front yard next week.
Okay, winners. Can I have?
What would you like?
I would like the soak, please. So we had soak, which was for the chest.
I will woohoo, but I'll be in a white coat.
And also for the eyes. Okay, there's the chest. So we're gonna do the chest first. We had 2 winners.
Move backwards here. I can't figure this out. Ta-da.
There you go. You good? All right. So for the chest, 2 winners. We have Tara Pittman. Woo! And then we have, wait, it's shining. There you go. So it's not shining. And our second winner is, what happened here? Where did my winners go? Our second winner is Judy Walsh. Woo-hoo! And then we have our winner for the soak eye. This way. There you go. It's hard when you're trying to go backwards, huh?
Bad backwards there.
Okay, so for soak eyes, we have Carol Bridges. Woo-hoo! And then we have Denise Seagobin. Woo-hoo! You're a good woo-hooer.
Oh, there you go.
She's a good woo-hooer. And next we have Element Apothic. Oh, I forgot to do this. So let me just do this really quick. So there was Soak. We had Soak Beauty. It'll all be in the newsletter also. And then we have Element Apothic. And our winner for, there's actually a lotion too. So this is the face serum, and there's a lotion. It's a big tube, big white tube. There we go. And you're getting the face serum and the lotion, and that is going to Rainisha. Woo-hoo! I love this part. This is the best part. I wish I could do this every day. And then we have from High Beauty Concepts, we have our it's pink what does that say? Pink convertible, and it is the straightener. And wait a minute. Oh, I think I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. I did. Yeah, I gave the wrong. So Denise, you actually did not get the Soak Eye Beauty. But I'm going to tell you, the Soak Eye Beauty, I got to back up for a second, is going to Chrissy Morrow. And then the pink convertible was Denise Gomez. I read Denise. I'm sorry. How was that? Was that smooth?
Smooth.
Zippy's going to see this show and she's going to be like, what did you do?
None of this was me, Zip. None. I've been like, I'm like Regis Philbin here.
Okay. Whatever. We have one more prize.
What do we got here? We got stuff. We got this stuff.
Nope, the other stuff. You got to take it all out.
Oh, I take it all out. Don't forget, next week there'll be 3 shows daily.
When?
Next week, while you're gone, right in the front window.
Kieran said,
There'll be a tip jar in the front yard.
Oh my goodness.
And if you like to
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm already in a low time mood.
This is like, he's like, this is what I have to deal with. All right, you got everything?
I got everything. I don't know. It's triangular boxes. I'm trying to show everything.
Sure. No, it was
Oh, consultation here.
Okay, you ready?
Wait, hold on.
you were asking me?
Oh, you
This-
asking me?
You asking me? You got it all? They're all, oh, this is going to be difficult. Here, I can hold one.
Yeah. Ooh,
They can't say.
okay. I don't know what to say.
All right, so you have the beauty of calm, the beauty of energy, the beauty of focus, the beauty of uplift, and the beauty of sleep. That's done. That one's already done. Okay.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Good
I'm
job.
trying.
Very good.
My thing didn't save, and I'm trying to go back and see what we have here. And the winner is, I got it. Where'd we go?
Where'd we go?
Look, there we are. All right. And the winner for that is Michelle Carter. Oh, that was rough. I had, because you know what? Normally I have everything printed out. I just want to show you. It's all, so that's my winners. It didn't print out. So I had to go and find where we put it. Thank God I had a backup producer here. So, okay. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter, please do so. We will see you next Tuesday right here with Catalyst. He will not be here. Z will be back. Woo-hoo! And we thank you all very much for joining. And we will see you next Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on Facebook on the Compass Girls. And if you were listening in the car, thanks for the ride. Ciao.